Hello, true believers. Spider-Man co-creator Stan Lee here.
I know you didn't just say that.
What?
To be fair, it rolled off the tongue. Okay, so back in the day, there was this video game called Spider-Man for the PlayStation 1, right?
Right.
And oh, y'all want me to keep going? Yeah, and
No.
then you say it right like you was going along with it.
I mean, I was
Wait,
like,
wait.
okay.
You were saying right in the hopes that you just start talking about normal things again.
Yeah, what he said.
I keep on forgetting I'm the only one that played that game. It was fuck you.
What game?
Man. Spider-Man. Shit. Fuck. It was just called Spider-Man on the PlayStation 1.
Dude.
I played it.
Ooh, actually.
That game was awesome, right?
Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Whatever. Anyway, guys, welcome to the IMO
Go behind
podcast.
this
The only podcast.
You keep breaking up.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I hear it too. It was for I kept on stopping for a second, so it may have been like exaggerated. But how about now?
Should be
Sounds better
fine.
now.
Yeah, sounds better now.
Okay, that was weird. 'Cause I definitely heard it too. Anyway, sorry about that. Welcome to the IMO podcast, the only podcast that talks about San Diego Comic-Con on a Wednesday. Huh?
I'm with it. Yeah.
Wednesday?
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta be the last niggas talking about this on the internet, right?
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
I mean,
Yeah,
sure.
that's a title. The last niggas to talk about shit, right?
Yeah.
Kind of. Not a good title, but it is a title.
But it is a title.
I see you.
It's not about. There's no such thing as bad publicity
That's different.
at our stage anyway.
It's not really publicity. It's something. It's just
No such,
I'd say bad writing.
bad writing.
Yeah,
Mm.
like Brian from Family Guy, his book titled "At the Speed of Love." Bad writing.
That's just a bad title.
What do you do with titles? You write them.
Yeah,
Oh.
but at the speed of love, I just think that's just more of dumb and it doesn't make any sense versus something that's actually bad for your image. Am I making any sense?
Nah, because it's still a dumbass fucking title. Like,
There's
you
at
know,
the speed of
still-
love, and then there's you're the worst nigga ever.
No, no, I'm talking about the title you suggested. It was a dumbass fucking title. No.
Anyway, yeah, I'm a podcast, the only podcast where we are not the last niggas on earth to talk about things, but we will get to them eventually and in a timely fashion every week, every Wednesday. Boom.
I like
Are you
it.
going for a title or like a byline or like a slogan or something? I know.
We don't exactly have one of those yet, do we?
Nah,
We need to come up with that.
sure.
Three niggas talking. Anyway.
Yep.
I like that. Oh, we can't put niggas. Well, never mind.
So
That wouldn't be-
perfect, though.
That
So
wouldn't be
accurate.
that wouldn't be politically correct.
No. Can't. Let's just go on with the show.
Yeah. I'm with
Anyway,
him.
guys, my name is Andre. I'm usually the captain of the show. I'm usually the host. That's Maurice. That's Jared. I'm over here pointing at them like you can actually see them while Jared is playing Warframe on a quality that's a little bit lower than usual.
This is
Well,
so.
looks like it.
This is the lovely thing about peer-to-peer that we can't get dedicated service for some reason. Because right now my ping is about I want to say 110.
Billion.
Yeah, basically about 2 billion.
Is that higher than normal?
That's lower than well, it's normal, but it's annoying that it is normal. Because you know I'm dealing with people all around the world and connecting to them versus just a server. You know what I mean?
So you mean to tell me the game doesn't look too much better than this?
It looks better than this when you're the host. If I'm the host, I'm a solid 110 frames per second, but now I'm over here at 40. Because
This
you
game
know
sounded mad pathetic, son.
it's free to play, and it's the fact that I don't know, it's mainly because we don't have dedicated servers. Like that's really one of the issues. Because you can connect this, you can have like a great computer, right? But you so much as just step into someone who's who's in Germany. I just died. I'm mad. But you have a dude that's in Germany, you connect to him, and I don't know where you're at like almost 200 ping, and you're like, damn, my computer can't run this. Nah, niggas, just we don't have dedicated servers. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love that shit.
Why we all feel sorry for Jared,
I don't know.
which I don't. We
That's all
have, we have a slew of things to talk about. Anyway, for everybody who doesn't know, I'm pretty sure you know. You even clicked on this podcast. San Diego Comic-Con, or as I like to call it, the Big Boy Comic-Con, just recently passed. And let's be honest with you, there are other Comic-Cons, but I don't think the other ones are as important as San Diego. I think San Diego is where all the, all the big boys come out, right?
I guess I wouldn't call it. I don't know, because I guess you can go into a debate of like important to who. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. That's a whole other
Name
debate.
name another Comic-Con then.
Good point. Good point. Because
Like, we have other cities in front of me. I just can't name them.
I could say Emerald City Comic Con, but
whatever.
I mean, but then again, that's just like it's kind of a.
no.
It's not.
What was that? What'd you say?
New York would be your next best bet, but no.
Oh, fuck that one. Yeah, like I said, the big boy. We're here for the big boy, nobody else.
Okay.
With the Big Boy Comic-Con, we have as I said, a shit ton of things happen. So let's just dive right into it. So I actually want to start with this because this one made me cringe a little bit. So we got announcement. We got news that The Walking Dead. Remember that show?
Yeah. And game.
I heard the game was pretty decent though.
It was alright.
Okay.
Oh, you mean the Telltale one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally the game that put them on the map.
Yeah. Didn't they die?
Yes.
That's hilarious. Why couldn't they take this fucking serious with them? Anyway, The Walking Dead. We got announced that the movie with Rick Grimes, or Andrew Lincoln as he's known in real life. He's getting a movie, and that shit is going straight to theaters. So in other words, they want us to pay for a Walking Dead movies. All right, so two things. Is this movie too late for us to go out and pay for it, and do we even care in the first place?
I don't really care for it anymore. I don't know. It's like I don't know, because like the argument can be placed of like, oh, this is way too late for like them to try to like reboot this or whatever. But then it could be really well like with what they did with Aelita, because I mean that shit was like back in the fucking 90s. Barely anyone knew about it. It took off really well because they just executed it well. So I mean, it could be good. It's just, are people like, I don't know. I don't know if people are gonna care about it.
I think it'll be decent, but not good enough for us to warrant shelling out 20 or so bucks. Well, I don't know about you other niggas, but a fucking matinee here in DC is like 14 bucks right now. So full price is around 18. So I don't really feel like paying money to go see The Walking Dead. For one, I stopped watching The Walking Dead back in season. What was the season they killed Lennon?
6.
Yeah, I stopped watching that.
6 or 7.
Does it matter at this point?
Kinda.
Okay. Yeah, like, is anybody even still fucking watching this? Well.
Yeah,
obviously
well,
there are.
ever since the Glenn episode where he died and they fully revealed Negan's character, it's just been on a steady fucking drop. And right now they're going into season 10, with season 9 being some of the lowest numbers they've seen since the inception of the show.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's not a good look. So I'm just gonna start talking about my opinions. Is that cool with you? Is that cool, boss man? You good?
What was that? I was waiting for one.
She ain't got no power.
Yeah, so the thing is, like, going into this, it doesn't inspire much confidence. They did have I wouldn't say a lot of success, but they did have a decent amount of success with Fear the Walking Dead, which is kind of like another spin-off series. But for them to be focusing on Rick Grimes' story for the next 3 movies, it just seems like the show is kind of just losing its identity at this point, and not in a necessarily like in a good way, because it's not like it perfected its craft. It's fine. It's not like it perfected its craft with the previous generation, you know?
I think it's more, well, no, actually, fuck, we actually agree. Like, we've been on an agreeing streak lately. I find that shit weird.
Oh, time to drop in some
We need to,
time
we
to
need
drop
to-
in some indie titles for games.
Okay, you just had to ruin it.
Get back to that normal, you know?
Get back to get start talking about MMOs and
Yeah, you know
Can't
niggas
be
don't like
agreeing.
change, man. We can't be agreeing on everything.
that's the only reason you niggas even watch us in the first place. And if you haven't done so by now, please like and subscribe. It helps us a lot.
Well, then you know.
Prepare for life support.
Yeah, I just don't but yeah, I agree. Well, for me, it's more so just the Steam part. It's just kind of dying down. The hype is dying down a little bit. The Walking
Dying.
Dead.
Died.
You would go.
They
as
were
far
on
as saying
a
that it-
two. No, there's stats online. You can go and watch it. It's been on a 2-season decline since the death of Glenn and introduction of Negan. Like literally, it just falls. I can pull up and send to you later. But after that episode, it pre-falls into like
Is now available.
not negative numbers, but like nowhere near as good as it was. Like
I think I was about to say negative number. Okay. The numbers dip so much that niggas actively. I can't even put that into words. Like niggas like unwatched it.
They unwatched it. So they go back and start get reversed hours and shit. Damn. That's,
I'll be honest with you, and you could call me a hop on if you want. In fact, I'm fully expecting it. I started watching The Walking Dead because I got tired of niggas keep on talking about this show. So I just said, okay, let me just go ahead and watch it.
see what the hype's
And
about.
so I can actually, so I can actually join in these conversations at work. Well, and then I realized that, it's actually a pretty decent show. And then the hype died down and nobody's talking about it and it's really not all that interesting anymore. So it's like, well, fuck it. I have like 4 million other things I could be doing besides sitting down here for 2 hours because I used to watch The Talking Dead afterwards. And
the,
sitting
talking,
for 2
I did
hours.
that too.
the Talking Dead. Nice.
Hey man, hey man, you had to watch that part too. So yeah,
what
now that
part of the
nobody's
fandom?
talking about it, I don't really see a reason to even watch it. And now you're expecting me to. It's kind of like The Simpsons. Remember The Simpsons had Simpsons came out with a movie after its prime, and it's like, wow, The Simpsons, you're about 10 years too late. If you would have released a Simpsons movie back in like, I don't know, 99 or some shit back in your prime, it probably would have did gangbusters, but instead you released this mediocre ass movie. So I think it's gonna be exactly like The Simpsons movie, actually. Exactly like it. Like it's gonna be decent, but it's not gonna be like the blockbuster that you're expecting from like a really big title from this.
Well, yes and no, right? Because they also could go into a route. They also could go into a route where. How do I want to put this? They could go into a route where they want to do. They want to step away from the norm of what the show's been known for, and the Simpsons movie did like kind of like the same things. But the problem with the Simpsons is that we've kind of seen it, done it. Jokes kind of like repeat themselves a little bit. But this would be new space for The Walking Dead to create its own identity again, or create a new identity and become not a zombie movie anymore. Kind of like what Fast and the Furious did. It started with cars, and then they just turned into superheroes.
You wanna
I'm Black
talk about-
Superman, y'all.
Black Superman, y'all.
You should have said fucking James Bond, dog. That would have been perfect. I don't know what it is. But anyway, no, Steven, no, you're right. Spider Pig was actually, that was a good part. That was the best part of it. Unfortunately. Anyway,
I've delivered another life support capsule.
I have nothing else to say about this actually. let's go ahead and move on. Jared, did you even watch The Walking Dead?
Not really. I watched like the first episode, played like a little bit of the game, and that's honestly playing that Walking Dead game made me hate Telltales because I'm like, I'd rather just watch this as a movie than actually pay $60 to play this.
Fair enough. I probably should have played that game too. Everybody was talking about that game for a really, well, not a long time, but everybody kept on saying it was really good. It's definitely worth your time. And I just never picked it up.
I would have just rather have been a movie than a game that I pay $60 for.
I think a lot of people would say the opposite.
I don't know. Opinion. Gotta love them.
Anyway, There's so, I mean, there's just so much fucking
That
shit.
should
to
keep
talk
it going.
about. I don't even know. Let's just get some of this little stuff out the way first. The Witcher. That nigga big. Okay, so everybody who doesn't know,
That nigga big.
Henry Cavill, aka Superman. Hey, that actually said it. AKA Superman in the dead DCEU, as far as I'm concerned. He's playing, goddamn, I'm just gonna call him The Witcher. I know he has a real name. I mean, a name in the game. I just forgot what it was. What was it, Maurice?
Gerald.
Gerald?
Yeah.
With a J or with a G?
With a G.
G. Because that's what he is.
Nigga big, son. You need a big
Shout out
name.
Anyway, nobody is exactly mad at Henry
Additional
Cavill
life support has
playing
arrived.
Geralt for good reasons, because he's white and buff. I guess that's pretty much his character. I mean, am I wrong? Because I didn't play the game, but that seems like that's his character.
Well, the thing is, like, in a couple of the scenes, like, Henry Cavill looked a little bit buffer than what Geralt's normal build is. I mean, he's a fit dude, right? I would say he's more closer to Batman, but I mean, you know, maybe that's just kind of spot on to what they were trying to they were looking for. No, The Witcher, because he does like a lot of training and shit because he slays monsters for a living, and a lot of that shit is just like you're literally going up against like a demigod in that game, and you have to figure out its weakness in order to kill him and shit. So his work requires him to be very buff.
Is available.
I think that warrants being a
Well, not buff, but no, not buff. That was the wrong word. But just requires him to be a little bit more fit.
Yeah, I think trying to save the universe. That
He doesn't save the universe.
trying to save the world. I think that's
He doesn't save the world.
He's just trying to save his hometown, son.
He literally just makes money. That's all. Like they train up these guys that have like this certain talent or skill for it, and them niggas just like literally go around from town to town, charge it, saying like, "Yo, I know you guys got a fucking werewolf problem. I can handle that, but you gotta pay me." Like shit like that. Like yeah, they're not really superheroes at all.
well. Hold on.
I mean, yeah, he's because I mean they do have to lug around the fucking shit too. So I mean, maybe that's why he has to be that type of strong looking, I guess, or maybe it's just for sex appeal. Who knows?
When they make a Berserk movie, maybe he could play Guts. I think that'll work.
True, he could.
I can see that.
I don't ever want to see a live action Berserk, by the way. That's not, I hope nobody's listening to that one.
So, but what did we think about how it looks? Especially because this isn't a Netflix movie; it's a Netflix series, right?
Right.
So, how'd you guys feel about the special effects that we saw and shit? You know, there's gonna be, but
I thought it was pretty. I thought it was decent. I thought it was Netflix. I
I
don't.
thought it was Netflix. I feel you.
I
I
mean,
was Netflix. I like Netflix.
if we compare it to what's the other big budget Netflix movies that you guys liked, but I didn't really like it all that much. I forgot. the name of it.
Netflix
Will Smith.
movies.
Will Smith.
Oh, Bright.
Yes, there we go. Thank you. I thought. Well, I can't. It's weird because Bright actually has some really Bright has some really dope
I
special
see
effects,
you.
and I don't know because I can see it going both ways. From what I can see, it's kind of got like this how can I say it, that other really good show. I think it's gonna be a step below that. Game of Thrones. I think it's gonna be a little bit below that, given from what I'm seeing right now, because it's got the cinematography there. Some of the shots look pretty good, but as far as special effects go, it wasn't like a shit ton, but it's a step in the right direction as far as Netflix is concerned.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion.
I feel as though, like as you said, there wasn't a lot of special effects, but I feel as though when there were special effects, they were on point. Like I actually like, cause it's like when you have like a series about like monsters and stuff like that, and you're in like kind of a more like humanistic type of environment, you don't really need every single thing to be like full of special effects. But when you need the special effects to be there, they need to be on point. And that's why I feel they did a good job with that. Especially at the last part where those like monsters were emerging. I was like, yeah, that looks fucking godly. That looks really good.
Yeah.
And then that's what my thing is.
It definitely seemed like there was an actual budget applied to the production of this.
Oh, yeah, for
and I
sure.
know that's like one, but the reason I'm saying is like that's like one thing. People who kind of, I wouldn't say like anti-Netflix people, but one concern when dealing with Netflix is like, is this going to look okay? Like,
Right.
they had was it the Death Note movie under them?
Oh
But-
god.
I'm in, Tenno.
Yeah, so
To be
that was
fair,
that was
Japan
questionable.
though. Japan
Okay, fair
is
enough,
just
fair enough.
notoriously known for just not having good special effects. I have no idea why.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see this. Well, for one, because I didn't play the game, so I'm playing it fresh. And this actually looks like the budget Netflix thing that we were.
I hope this makes you want to play the game because it's very easy to get lost.
This makes me want to play the game. I can't lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is what I've been missing? Son,
Can
what
I
is
start
wrong with
The
me?
Witcher
Still
3.
working on it. Continue to
I
defend.
mean, you just go for it.
I'm not interested in the other one. I'm just interested in 3. Because everybody was
I mean, that's fine. Well, yeah, because 3 was actually pretty amazing. They all do follow like a storyline, and your choices do kind of matter in ways.
Don't give me the power.
I feel you.
Anyway, good job, Netflix. This is what we're talking about. Now let's talk about that why you're in debt by like $4 billion or some stupid shit.
We can move on from that.
We don't want to talk about the logistics, son.
Nah, it's fine.
I'm straight.
Anyway, Dragon Prince. All right, so here's where we're probably gonna lose a couple of y'all because I don't think anybody is watching the Dragon Prince besides me and Maurice for whatever reason. 'Cause it's a fantastic show.
It really is.
It's a really good show. I'm not too sure what.
Like if you like the Avatar,
Tenno.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like there's no. That's actually pretty spot on. That's like the best synopsis I can give you. It's Avatar, but with dragons. Like I can't.
So, like,
There you go. Like, can you please go watch it now?
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we got a poster. We just got a poster for Dragon Quest Season 3. It seems like they're going in a different tone or a slightly different direction from the other seasons compared to compared to the others with this season.
Continue to defend.
It looks like they're taking a slightly darker tone and a slightly more grander tone with this poster because I swear to God, I didn't know the dragons got that fucking big in the series. So in the poster, right? I wish I could link it real quick in the chat, but I probably can't do that. But yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Actually.
in YouTube chat, I don't think you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably like link the actual link to the page, but
Let me see if I can do that real quick. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Pam? I just realized you're in chat. You forgot about the makeup artists that get in work as well and prosthetics. Don't ignore me. Commenting on Bright. Oh, Bright. Oh, okay. I thought you meant. I thought you was talking about the Witcher. I'm like, God damn, it didn't come out yet.
Here is a terminal.
The Witcher was. I mean, Bright was
Get
okay.
in and
Bright
get
was
ready to
okay.
defend.
They
Just
did
didn't
make
like
Jacoby
Will
look really fucking savage as an orc, though.
yeah, they just
No,
did a
they.
good job.
I swear to God, the entire budget for Bright went to Will Smith and Jacoby's face. Everything else was just like they couldn't hire good writers. They couldn't hire a good director.
I mean, it was okay.
It's just-
you know,
It was okay.
It was
It was just okay.
personally.
It was
I
just
feel
okay.
I feel as though the problem was just they focused on like they made this really cool like new world and then just said fuck it, we're not dealing with it like at all. They just said let's bring fairies and do some random story to this that.
Remember when they had the dragon flying in the background and just did not
Didn't explain it
At all. It's just
did
like
not give a fuck.
I-
Hey, is that a
okay.
dragon?
Hear me out. I adore this fucking movie, but I died laughing because, like, I think even Pam was there. I'm like, there are fucking dragons here, fly around and kill people, and they're not doing anything about it.
Son,
It's the fact. I think they just said, okay, we got an extra $20,000 here. Let's CGI it.
let's see I have fucking dragon.
We got This is a sci-fi fantasy, right? Let's just CG a dragon in the background. Why the fuck? not?
CGI a dragon flying next to the moon. Like, let's just do
Right
that.
in fucking Los Angeles.
Facts. Disney will back us. We're fine. We're fine.
they just did not know what to do. Hey, are we gonna explain it?
The fuck? No? Like, why?
Explain it.
Why
That is an option. But this isn't. This is
Yeah,
the right podcast. We can rip on them a little later.
Yeah, let's stay with the topics. Dragon Prince. I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be moody. I think it's gonna be dark. I think that's somebody's gonna die. I think the brother's gonna die. Actually.
If it's Scottish Bay, I'm gonna be very upset.
Nah, not Scottish Bay. Scottish Bay gotta stay.
Always.
Scottish Bay leaves, I leave.
Right?
Straight
I'll
like
take
that.
my patronage elsewhere.
What's her name in the show?
I can't remember. It's been so long since I've seen it. Fuck.
Oh, the magic bitch's brother. I think he's gonna die.
Oh,
no,
probably.
they-
Rayla?
Rayla, there you go.
Yeah, I love Rayla.
It's the voice. There's something about that voice.
Yeah,
Black man's kryptonite.
it's the Scottish voice. Like, not a lot of people like the Scottish voice, but I love
I
it.
love the Scottish voice.
Son.
That's what makes the
Exactly.
character. It's funny because if she has like this Scottish accent, do the other elves like do they also talk like that?
No, they don't. Or at least it's like kind of few and far between. Oh my god.
That's hilarious. that is ridiculous. Anyway, I can actually talk about this a lot more, but let's move on. But yeah, Dragon Prince is a really good show. I don't think it gets enough props as it should.
I don't think so either. I don't hear anyone talking about it.
Nobody, and it's
Nobody.
really fucking frustrating.
But we can move on from that.
Yeah.
I would
So,
love to stay on this shit. You have no fucking idea.
Yeah, I would too, but it's just like we just got so much because it's such a fucking good show. Anyway, all right, let's get into the nitty gritty. Marvel Phase 4. I swear to God, we're talking about fucking Marvel. Can Disney like sponsor us at this point? Like, I feel like we put in the work at this point. Can we?
We've proven ourselves.
We have proven ourselves, man. Can Disney just take us under their wing? Not too much, because I feel like they'll probably like regulate us a little bit too much.
Say one
Okay,
thing about why you
guys.
don't like these actors and you're done.
Exactly. Oh, so you didn't like you didn't like Captain Marvel, huh? No, we actually loved Captain Marvel. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yo, I'm sorry. That was funny.
And make the Lotus proud.
I love my Mickey voice. I'm sorry, I do it too much.
That's my fault.
You know that's how he talks. Like I could just see a big ass CEO. He's in a CEO chair and on the top of, I don't know, Disney Tower or some shit. I don't know, and he's just sitting there in this big ass chair smoking a cigar.
A Cuban
Oh,
cigar.
You know, Spider-Man only made $1 billion, huh? Do it again. And this time add Angelina Jolie and make her naked.
Son.
You know what? Fuck Phase 4. Speaking of naked, we're just gonna skip right into Blade. Fuck that. All right, so Blade. They're rebooting Blade, guys.
Yo.
So
Son.
did anybody see? First of all, let's just start with this. Did anybody see this coming?
No.
Go ahead and lie.
I honestly didn't.
I didn't see it coming either. That shit
It was hard for me to think about who else to bring in. You know,
It was hard for you to what?
it was hard for me to think about who else they could bring in. It was like eventually we're gonna have to get Ghost Rider back. Oh no, we already have a Ghost Rider.
Did we have no, Ghost Rider was Nick Cage, right?
Well, there was a Ghost Rider that they put in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and that's technically connected to the MCU lore.
Is it?
Oh, he was cool. Yeah, because they have Phil Coulson from Avengers 1.
Oh yeah, you're right. My bad. No, you're right. You're right.
Samuel Jackson showed up too. It was pretty.
Did he?
Twice.
I wonder how much they had to pay him just to kill him.
Well, it was only twice, and they have 4 or 5 seasons.
I wonder how much they had to pay Sam Jackson.
22 episodes per each season.
I wonder how much they had to pay
A lot.
Sam Jackson. That nigga making money. Anyway, Mahershala Ali, and yes, I had to practice his name because that nigga.
Me too.
That nigga has a name. But do we feel that Disney is using the clout of Mahershala Ali to draw people back into Blade? And when I say back in, it's only because I know that people love the one with Wesley Snipes like so much. A lot of people, including myself, can't really see too many people playing Blade other than Wesley Snipes. Only because the original Blade was so iconic and so 90s. Right. It was just so perfect.
Okay, so I hate to burst your fucking bubble, but Blade 1 was good, 2 was okay, and 3 was trash.
I love Blade 2.
That's the problem.
He said that's the problem.
We'll talk about that later. I don't think that's just something that all companies do, I feel like. I mean,
Yeah.
It is a little on the nose to go for the obvious picks, or like at least the good actors, in my opinion, which they kind of did for the actor for
Captain Marvel.
For Captain Marvel. Well, no, she wasn't even buzzing for she just kind of like showed up. And for shit, I'm sorry, what was his name? Oh, like Disney doubling down on Robert Downey Jr. for like all of MCU, him making him like kind of like the poster boy.
You talking about a fucking gamble?
So no, I don't think that is a bad thing whatsoever. I just think it's just the obvious play to make. Because, you know, he's a talented actor. He's proven himself in several works, one of them being Luke Cage, another one being Battle Angel Alita. And I think they have like 1 or 2 other movies, but I think he, you know, he does good work. Like, he does a damn thing.
No, I agree with you. And even though I literally cannot name any of his movies, I know he was in.
I just named 2.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to you.
Damn.
No, I'm not sorry.
Story of my life.
I have a reason. No, I have a reason this time. And it's not related to the show. I had to do something on my phone. But
he was in Battle Angel Alita.
And he looked exactly like Blade, didn't he?
Well, he looked more like Morpheus in that movie.
He was wearing Blade-like clothes, wasn't he? Maybe that.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
sure.
yeah.
I mean, like trench coat. I think he could play Blade. I mean,
think so,
he's pretty good. He's a pretty damn good actor. Like, I think he was like probably like one of the only things that people actually liked about the Luke Cage season 1.
Honestly,
Imagine saying like people didn't like Luke Cage.
Oh, well, maybe it was 2 that I'm thinking about.
He wasn't into.
Yeah, no, that people didn't like. I just know people didn't like something about Luke Cage. I can't remember.
The whole.
Yep.
I was gonna say, like, because after like realizing like that he was going to cast Blade, like looking back at Alita Battle Angel, I'm like, yo, this dude can legit pull it off. Like, because I'm like, yo, I can see it. Like, I can actually envision him playing this character very well.
The whole time, that entire time, he was just auditioning for Blade.
Right, son?
he played. He was like, Battle Angel Alita, huh? I get to wear this. Okay, after this, I'm gonna wear this. Then I'm gonna call Marvel and be like, hey, Marvel, you see this shit?
You saw that?
You saw that?
You saw my fucking numbers?
You saw those shades, right? How many Oscars do I have? 2? Hey, yo, I want to play Blade. And even Kevin Feige himself was like, yeah, Mahershala called us. He was like, Blade. And I was like, well, shit, we can't say no. Like, that was confirmed. Like,
Well, that's why it's phase 4. That's why it's phase 5 instead of phase 4. Because it's just like, well, shit. I mean, we got you locked down. We'll lock you down.
Right.
Imagine calling Kevin Feige himself and be like, hey, can I play Blade? Shit. I mean, you're one of the biggest niggas in Hollywood right now. How the fuck can we? The mouse won't let me say no.
Right.
But yeah, that's actually
Some Mahershala? Oh,
You better fucking say yes.
And you want to play Blade? 1.5 billion? Oh god, yeah.
1.5 billion being inclusive. Oh, smell the money. You smell that? It's Black Panther 1 again. Only double the money.
Right.
Right. I'd like to introduce you to my nigga. Mahershala
I mean, when you make that type of money, so you can say whatever the fuck you can want. But,
does Mickey get a pass to say nigga?
son, he's got that much money. Does it even matter?
He did bring us Princess and the Frog and Black Panther.
Okay. Disney makes 2 black-centric movies, and he's.
I mean, two. I haven't named all of them yet. There's a couple more.
Name, or can you name a couple more? Nigga loves Black Panther. That wasn't Disney.
Marvel's into Disney. Boom.
Yeah, but I would say that was more of a Sony venture.
Okay. Guess where the money ventured to? Sony's a Marvel's.
Okay. I'm not gonna give you Into the Spider-Verse though. Try again. Yeah, I give you Princess and the Frog, Black Panther, and that's pretty much it. They're gonna say the Lion King.
Oh yeah, Lion King. There we go.
Lion King with all the white actors. Okay.
They're trying, son. They're trying.
The only
right?
black dude in the Lion King, well, the original,
They're trying.
was fucking James Earl Jones.
They're trying, my dude.
They're trying, but anyway, if Black Panther didn't make all this fucking money, do we think we would see a Blade movie? I'm going with no.
I'm going with yes.
I'm going with yes, mainly because of the points that we brought up of like how well whatever the fuck his name is, Ali, did a really good job with
Put some respect on Mahershala's name.
Mahershala Ali. I'm sorry. But the fact that there's a good candidate to actually play Blade, I feel as though it's like, why not? You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's not like Mahershala is like he's not like household status yet. He's still not well, niche isn't the right word either. But he's not like a Will Smith, but he's not as obscure like name your favorite obscure actor or actress. Right. So yeah, I feel that he's known enough that you've seen him in other works, but he's like not well known enough that he can actually mold into this character, you know? Because that's like some of my biggest problems when you have like these big ass A-listers play superheroes. I only see that big name person, as I keep on saying, with Will Smith. Hopefully Will Smith doesn't find his way into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. I would fucking kill myself. I really would. Oh hell no! Imagine if they would have gave it to Will Smith. Let's not talk about that. Anyway.
Well, there's probably a couple people he could play.
Why are you feeding?
Okay, so I will give you. He's got to. Okay, so it's got to be. He can't be the main character. He's got to be a side character in somebody else's movie.
He's gonna play one of the taxi drivers from the Black Widow movie.
That'd be a lot of money they're spending on Will Smith for him to drive a taxi.
It's just, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I can't see him in any part of like a movie. I don't know.
Cause he's Will Smith. Exactly. That's kind of how I feel about Beyonce. When we've all made agreement that we're not seeing the Lion King. Right?
I'm saying this.
I'm kind of gonna have to see it.
Y'all gonna make me do this, huh?
I mean, I'm not making you do anything.
I want to vote with my dollar, because we all know it's not going to be good.
But then again, like, it's not really my decision to go.
Oh, right, you're married. And you're 6'4".
Yeah, that's the thing.
Imagine getting bullied when you're 6'4". God damn.
Son, I don't think you understand. Like, I heard the saying before and I never knew it was so true, but happy wife, happy life, son.
Right. Wait a minute. Hold up. I'm sorry. I gotta pause the podcast for 1 second. We're gonna get right back to it, Maurice. This nigga's gonna see the Lion King remake before he actually sees the fucking.
Oh shit!
God damn, son. 25 years. Oh no.
I was hoping you weren't going to realize that.
This man's first experience with the Lion King is gonna be Beyonce and. Oh no, not like this, Jared. Not like this. This man's gonna get the discount star. This nigga. Oh no. Anyway, I'm sorry. We can continue the podcast. I'm really excited for Blade. I've been saying for a while I'm gonna take a break from superhero movies because that's all I've been fucking watching.
Well, it's not coming out till like 2023 anymore.
Oh shit, I got time.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be the next one I see.
Damn. you
Anyway,
missed out
speaking
on
of-
a
Oh, you're not
lot.
going to see Shang-Chi, which we should be talking about right now?
Speaking of Marvel Phase 5, let's talk about Phase 4. let's take it back just a little bit. Marvel has revealed just about every single Phase 4 movie. So we got Thor 4, we got Marvel 2, we got Captain Marvel. Well, I don't think that's gonna happen in Phase 4. Actually. We got Doctor Strange. We got what do I remember them? We got Shang-Chi. We got I'm sorry, I don't have the list of it. That's how many fucking things they got like coming out. I think they got like 4 fucking movies coming out in the same year or something stupid like that. So let's go ahead and talk about it. So let's go around the room really quickly and let's say what movie is everybody hyped for the most at Phase 4? Let's start with Jared.
Damn. I actually, damn it, I forgot. See, I'm playing the game right now, so I can't really look at the list of the movies out right now. I'm sorry.
One that you remember, that's the one you picked.
So the ones that are coming out is WandaVision for the TV series, Loki for the TV series, Falcon and Winter Soldier,
what?
Shang-Chi, The Eternals, and I think that might be. I may be missing one. No, that's Phase. Oh, yeah, Doctor Strange. Because like a lot of the big name ones are coming out in Phase 5, and Phase 4 is all about like new introductions and stuff.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
So
that's totally
yeah,
fair. Only
I guess. Sorry, go ahead. I don't mean to interrupt.
I'm done.
Oh,
I feel that only Marvel can get away with well, no. Well, they just had such a really good track record with everything. They just said, okay, let's take it back just a little bit, and let's just have a whole fucking phase and just introduce some new characters to get some new things to the mix.
after like, okay, so though after like basically like we learning the lineup, I feel as though I'm not really too hyped for Phase 4. And
Black Widow, Hawkeye. Damn, that was.
oh yeah, Budapest. Okay, so yeah, that one then. Because I'm actually really wondering, and they better. I swear to God, if they don't explain what the fuck happened at Budapest, I'm walking out the theater. I'm walking out the fucking theater. I'm walking out.
The funny thing is, I think that this Budapest is supposed to take place somewhere in between Civil War and.
Yeah, it has to be pretty cool. Because I mean, Black Widow
I
dies,
mean, no, but remember they mentioned Budapest in the first movie.
but they
But
never
they don't
explain what
want
it
to
is.
go into detail about what happened at Budapest.
Yeah, they go over like, oh, just like in Budapest, and there's like, we have different opinions on what actually happened at Budapest. I'm like, actually, we don't know what the fuck happened at Budapest. Let's explain that shit.
But it's not going to be. They're not going to explain that part because in Avengers 1 they mentioned it. So obviously Budapest already happened.
Yeah, but the thing,
And in this movie they're doing in between Civil War and Infinity War.
interesting. Wait, was that confirmed that they're doing it though?
I think it was. I remember reading it somewhere.
Because I'm gonna say, if it's confirmed that they're going to take place like during that time frame, then I don't know what the fuck they're gonna like. I don't even know why this is even a movie. But if it isn't, then I feel as though the best logical thing to do would be to explain what happened at Budapest with Hawkeye. But anyway,
I don't know what direction they're
yeah. Now I'm just really confused. But I feel as though like Phase
Wait, with what? I might be able to clear it up.
is the fact like
So what?
what is this movie gonna be about? Because apparently,
movie?
Black Widow movie. Because apparently it's it might be confirmed that this movie's gonna take place during Civil War era when the shit that happened in Budapest was in Avengers 1.
I thought that this one was supposed to be about Black Widow and her origin, kind of more so like the origin of her.
Is it?
Maybe I'm wrong.
Like,
Yeah.
I have no idea. I don't know. Like, I don't know if anything's been confirmed about like what this movie's gonna be about. Or yeah, we didn't even have a trailer for it, so I don't think we have any idea what it's about.
Yeah, we'll figure. I mean,
But-
we'll definitely figure it out.
But I would say honestly, I'm not really too hyped for Phase 4. I'm just more or less like hyped for what's going to come out of Phase 4 into Phase 5.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I feel as though this is where, because like as you know, we haven't there's no new Avengers movie coming out for Phase 4, and I feel as though
Or Phase 5.
Yeah, or Phase 5, because I guess like Marvel or Disney is trying to like establish these characters like the new Avengers, so we can actually get emotionally attached to them. Because you know with Thor, Iron Man, Captain America, and Hulk. They've all had their own movies, their own they've been set as characters that we care about. With Falcon, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Bucky, all these Ant-Man. We don't really care too much about them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean their story's more so just like for the older guys, their story's just kind of done. Like
Yeah.
they went through their character development. There's not much more that needs to be said about them. Bob's your uncle type shit. I will say that I'm interested in like 3 movies. I'm cheating here because I love the Marvel movies.
Right.
And I like the lore that they build, and I like not being a part of it per se, but like following it and learning new stuff, or learning them or watch them build the world as they make these movies.
Right.
But I really am looking forward to the Shang-Chi movie, which is kind of like a more so traditional kung fu movie, basically cooler Danny Rand and more Chinese.
A Disney kung fu movie though.
Yeah, I do. And as well as with the Eternals too, because hopefully maybe they drop snippets in there about what's going to happen with the X-Men and how they get brought in, because I think Eternals is like kind of like not the exact cause, but definitely a key to that.
Right.
Not to mention these niggas still haven't introduced Inhumans from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because they do exist into the Marvel universe.
And then wasn't there like an issue with like, because remember when they introduced Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, they actually called them enhanced, not mutants.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
So
they actually
what
used
the
moniker mutants?
Yeah, so like what the fuck's gonna happen with that? Like when they
Doesn't matter.
kinda, because they're gonna be releasing, like they're gonna be going into X-Men and these
Yeah, but
two-
I'm not trying to be like funny, but doesn't matter. Like,
I mean, to me it does, because it's like now we're just kind of like basically not making sense essentially. But I don't know.
how is it not making sense? They just
I mean,
don't mention it.
we have like 3 different names for mutants, and they're all similar. Like
wait.
we have Inhumans. We
No,
have
enhanced. No, Inhumans aren't mutants.
Oh, they're
Inhumans are they're completely separate.
Okay.
Enhanced was used because they literally cannot use the word mutant.
Yeah, they can't use it.
Interesting.
Like
They
legally,
use
they
a fucking
cannot.
word.
Yeah, because it was Fox. Interesting. Okay. But I don't know.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
they
like
could just-
it's just, to me,
just
it
say
bothers
they
me
think
that
they
it
were
doesn't make
mutants.
sense.
They can just say, hey, they were the first of their kind, and we will now call them mutants from now on. So,
Okay.
I need you to realize that in Marvel, they retconned the entire fucking movie, which is why I'm okay with it just glossing over the whole enhanced thing.
I guess like if they didn't, I guess because I don't know if they would have retcon. Like I'm not saying they wouldn't have, but if they just like kind of just brushed it off and didn't even like retcon it or anything like that, I don't know. I would have just been like, all right. So
I think that's them retconning it, just never mentioning it. Mentioning it slightly, like, hey, they call them enhanced. They're now mutants because people are living there and like popping up with mutants.
Well, it has to be some other thing because they also have to kind of introduce the lore of X-Men, which dates back before like the start of like superheroes almost, right?
Good point.
And also with
after
the Eternals, it brings in the celestial like timeline, and where like I'm not sure if you guys have read the comic, but the reason why, and then we've talked about this before, but the reason why that mutants and everyone in that world has the potential to get superpowers is because this celestial literally died in the core of their world.
Oh yeah, I did hear about that.
Yeah, and its body or its radiation kind of like got into the world, and like everything in the atmosphere just allowed everyone to grow up with like this gene or this factor, in the not an X factor per se, or a mutant gene, but just some type of like how it's described is the potential of being able to get superpowers to become a hero, or become become super.
That was a nice little thing that Marvel did to kind of explain why Earth is like ground zero for like all the
Yeah, because like in their world they have like the Skull, the Kree, and all these other races that have like established dominance in the galaxies, and they don't have nowhere near the superpowers that these others guys do.
Yeah.
Like you may have seen it if you like watched like the Captain Marvel movie. Like it should have let you know that like the Kree, I think in the movie, were not who they said they were, because like that one, like Captain Marvel was with them at first, but she was like the only one that had powers. They had no one else like that. Like if they can make it so that all their people can have powers, they would have done it.
right.
Like if they can make their own super soldier serum, they would have done it. They're already way more advanced in technology than us. So
It's kind of like that whole cradle of the cradle of the universe type of thing, the apple of the eye, which is Earth. Well, I didn't say that. I'm sorry, I'm going into
Nigga, they see Earth as fucking as a danger zone. Like, yo, don't go there unless you wanna fucking die.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on Earth? They got niggas hanging from walls and.
Niggas actually beat Galactus. They beat Galactus.
Wait, there's a nigga that can probe my mind just by knowing my name. What the fuck is going on Earth?
It's like in the comics, the Kree have ventured to Earth multiple times to be like, y'all niggas just can't keep up. Y'all are too fucking wild.
Right, they just show up like, what's going on Earth? What y'all doing? See, I got 40 powered, 40 more S tier mutant, Omega level mutants. All right, keep that shit in check. We'll be back. Just to check
the dude in the back's like, hey nigga, they got a Phoenix here too.
You're like, oh no, I ain't going over there. Oh, you must have lost your fucking mind.
One nigga's just like, so how far can Nightcrawler go? How far do you think I can go? Damn. Hey, y'all, Earth is busted. Yeah. I'm more excited for Doctor Strange 2. Like I said, I just really I really like that character, and that goes before the actual movie. I just think that all of the things they can do through Doctor Strange is literally limitless, much like the fucking title that they just gave it. So yeah, there's not too much they can't do with Doctor Strange 2. Like literally think of it, they could probably do it with Doctor Strange 2. Hell, if they wanted to have a rematch with Doctor Strange and Thanos, they could probably do it in what was it, the Multiverse of Madness?
Yeah.
Which they kind of confirmed that it's going to be like, he's going to take some horror elements for this sequel. So I'm like, oh yeah, they're doing exactly what I wanted to do. They're about to get real nutty. So yeah, I would have to say Shang-Chi will be my second one because god damn it, we deserve it. Like we deserve a good martial arts Marvel movie that's not Captain America.
Yeah, I had a feeling you might have picked that one too. That just seems like your cup of tea.
Oh yeah, I actually looked up the character and I'm like, so he's Bruce Lee. All right, awesome. Let's.
Oh, I was literally about to say,
go.
so literally about to say like, oh, so he's Law. I mean, Bruce Lee.
Oh, yeah, that too. I mean, is there a difference between the two people? Let's be real.
Without you.
No one would ever disrespect Bruce Lee's pepper beef.
Good point.
His pepper beef is too damn spicy.
No, Bruce Lee can make me some fucking toast. Good toast, Bruce Lee. Thanks.
I love how it's just charred in the middle.
Yup, just right. You put it in the toaster for 7 minutes, my nigga. That's it.
That's how you do it, man.
No butter, the driest.
Right, son?
Okay.
Damn.
No butter, no jelly.
Only real niggas around here. We ain't no bitches.
Exactly. I feel you. I see how you got. Oh, this gonna give me G Kundo.
Damn, you even cut off the crust. Damn, that's the only part I like. Thanks, Bruce. Thanks, my nigga. I mean, my nigga. Anyway, shit. Oh fuck. God damn it, Steven Universe. Holy shit. It's so much. It's so much shit. So much shit. I'm almost tempted to save Steven Universe for next week, but no, let's just keep going. We're on a roll, I guess.
I think it's
damn Young Justice too. Fuck. Anyway, Steven U, because I think this is gonna be short.
Well, the non-essentials are all short. If that makes you feel better.
Will you begin another mission?
Steven U, we got a full-fledged trailer, which pretty much confirms everything that we've been thinking.
Hoping for.
right.
Yeah, pretty much. We got a time skip. We got a neck. We got a villain that actually looks like she's worth a damn. Finally,
only because they made her fucking Jenny from My Life as a Teenage Robot.
That and I just like the design of it. Like they really went into their bag with this one. I think there's gonna be a good villain. I got high hopes for this one.
Now, when you say, okay, so I'm gonna disagree on the fact that she's gonna be a good villain, because I feel as though she's just gonna be crazy just for the sake of being crazy, and I don't consider that to be a good villain.
It's Steven Universe.
Oh, sorry.
Harley Quinn.
But
Joker.
Okay. Well, yeah, good point. Good point.
I don't know if
Joker
they're gonna
is
go Joker level with this, but I think
No,
that,
but he said I don't like a villain who's crazy just to be crazy.
true.
oh,
I get
yeah,
that.
you've been a
I
while.
mean, but
You've been
then
a
like,
while.
but then if you want to compare it to Joker, I mean, this is Steven Universe. Though. This is on Cartoon Network. This isn't like Joker. Like Joker kills people and actually like we're in a gritty type of environment. This is kind of like
Yeah,
a
but
kid's
we're
like crazy.
not.
I don't know.
We're arguing the fact that you just said that you don't want a villain that's evil just for the sake of being crazy just for the sake of being crazy,
I don't
which
know. True.
I
Yeah.
personally think that's exactly what Steven Universe needs. We don't have one fucking villain in this
We
entire
need
show.
someone Steven can't reason with because I'm
Exactly,
Yeah,
tired
and that's
of auto
and,
juicing people.
and that's
Yeah,
why
son.
I was like
This-
I was liking this or I want to see this movie because of that. It's like oh we might actually Steven might actually have to really fuck this person up,
right, son. Or throw a punch or something.
He's like that's enough. Like in the trailer, he's like that's enough. I'm like all right, please scrap. Don't it's like all right, that's enough. Time to talk to you. No,
And it's funny because XJ9 was she's ready to scrap, dog. Did you
like
see
she
that?
was son. Like the only
That bitch went gear third and was like, all right, I'm ready to fuck shit up now.
only reason why she didn't kill him was because they gave up. It's like no, I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. I don't want the sauce no more. You got it. I'll leave.
Yeah, we need some action. Because we didn't get it. We didn't. Well, no, we got to fight with the diamonds. Spoiler for everybody who didn't see Steven Universe. If you haven't by now, fuck it. We got to fight with the diamonds, but they still kind of like reason at the very end of it. I need someone that says, "Hey,
man, you gotta love that shit."
I need someone that says, "Hey, there's no saving you. We just gotta fuck you up. I'm sorry. We gotta form whatever big bitch's name is, and we just gotta."
Obsidian, son.
Obsidian, thank you.
Those are the
I couldn't think of. There's a lot of gems. It
It
took me a really long time to figure out that these are like actual gemstones. I'm not proud of that fact. I was at the end of season 2 when I figured out. Oh wait,
Proceed with caution.
rose quartz. That's an actual gem.
All of them are actual gems. Yeah.
Exactly. Pearl, garnet, lapis lazuli. I didn't know that. Like I'm like, oh, these aren't just fucking cool ass names.
I actually
These are
remember that
actual
shit from Minecraft. That's the sad part. That's the only reason why I remember lapis lazuli is a legit gem because it was like from
The
fucking
resonance frequency
Minecraft
has
and shit.
changed. You're
Damn,
onto
that sounds- I
something.
It
feel
is
sorry
sad.
for you.
It is sad.
But yeah. I'm just very excited that we're getting some. It's not confirmed yet, but that we might get some character development for the character of Steven. So
I'm just glad they fucking aged him up, man. Like that's all I
they
wanted.
really needed to. That nigga has been like. I swear to God, I thought when the first series first started, I thought he was 8. Am I the only one who thought that?
That's because I mean, no, you're not. I was surprised to find out that he was like older than Connie. 'Cause I thought he was like 12 or 10 or something like that.
That shit was so wild. He was like, "Oh, I'm 14." 14.
What?
What the fuck?
It did remind me immediately of Goku from Dragon Ball, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I thought
I
the
see
same
you,
exact
Rebecca.
thing.
I see you. I see you. You like Dragon Ball? All right, girl. I'm down.
Okay. But yeah, they man, fuck, that nigga. I'm sorry. Go back to Dragon Ball for 1 second. That sub voice back in the 90s. Holy shit. Sorry. I couldn't do it. Anyway,
So I think we may have exhausted Steven. Maybe we should just move on to the
Yeah.
next thing.
yeah, sure. One more shot, please. Oh right, we did get gameplay for
Whew.
Oh, can we let you talk about that and then let that be the last thing?
Okay, sure. Drag Prince, She-Ra. Dang, I actually forgot the trailer for that. Go ahead and start. I'll watch the trailer.
For
She-Ra.
was there a trailer? I didn't see a trailer. I just thought that was an announcement.
Oh, you like the
I think it was-
Oh, that's from the round. Hey, shout out to the fucking round table. If you're not subscribed, man, go ahead and subscribe. That shit was fucking awesome, man. All right, so what is She-Ra?
So She-Ra is it's kind of like a spin-off series of He-Man, but it's his sister. The She-Ra now, it's a reboot if you couldn't tell. And it goes into the story of this girl who has been fighting on the side of the Horde, but recently has had kind of a change of heart due to awakening her destiny or some shit like that, right?
Okay.
Now what they do with this series is actually pretty interesting. They try to be as inclusive as fucking possible, and you could tell that because between the hero and the villain, you can't tell if it's actually a rivalry or they just want to fuck each other. Also, there's 2 black people on her team.
Wait, stop. I'm sold. You said enough. I'm into it.
Yeah, so this is spoiling a bit, but the series goes through the kind of like the tug of war between Catra and Shira, who were both friends on the Horde side, but when Shira, kind of like realized her full potential, she realized she didn't want to do that anymore. And she defected to another side. Catra feeling betrayed. There's actual character development here, which I love.
I don't know why this nigga is still talking. You've had me at sexual attention. Like, you had me at sexual attention to black women. Okay, yep.
Well, we finish it up. Catra, feeling betrayed by her best friend, now seeks to kind of like go out and destroy her because she just that's just a reasonable thing.
Each other. Oh yeah.
So it's actually pretty interesting, and it offers like a lot of perspective between the 2 characters. Like you don't ever feel like it's heavily pandering to one person throughout the whole series. It kind of like flips back and forth between them. I actually really like it a lot, and I think that it's actually one of the better additions to not CW, what is it called, to Netflix actually. So CW, I know I'm wilding.
I don't even think is it still going to CW?
Maybe.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I want to see it. Moving on. Oh man, girl on girl. Man. Yeah, man. Marie said all the fucking right words right there.
All the keywords.
He said, "Why
all
is
the
this
keywords.
like,
This man might as well just say plot. I'm already there.
plot?
I'm there for the plot. Son. Anyway.
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely will check it out. It's actually pretty good. Not much more to say about it.
Right. Overwatch. Does anyone remember Overwatch?
They still make that?
We should actually still make that. this man over here said it like it's a box of cereal or something. Wait, they still make Overwatches? Damn.
That's crazy, man. I ain't never seen an Overwatch be made before like that.
Man, how much does it cost nowadays?
Right? I get 2 Overwatches. Can I get 2 Overwatches to go, please?
Right?
Man, there's some good ass Overwatch right here, though. Anyway, Overwatch that I actually might play Overwatch after this. Overwatch is going to introduce Lex Luthor to the I'm sorry, that's not politically correct.
You mean Sigma from Mega Man?
Sigma, yeah, there we go.
Not that Sigma.
Oh, not that Sigma? Damn, they look alike. My bad.
Okay, son. Yeah, Sigma, wink, wink. Because that's not Lex Luthor. Is he bald? Please don't tell me he's bald too.
He's bald.
God damn it! They didn't even.
He looks both like He looks both like Lex Luthor from Superman and Sigma from the Mega Man games. With the same fucking name. Wait,
they didn't.
Yeah, Sigma from Mega Man. Yeah.
They didn't try.
Thank you.
They didn't try. Like, come on, look at this. They even got the same color scheme as Lex Luthor. Like, they didn't try. They didn't try at all. He looks dope though. Like I'm not mad.
Apparently, sorry, go ahead.
He's really interesting. Like, so what he does is he has Diva's defense matrix, but he can apply a shield to himself after absorbing and negating most attacks, which I thought was pretty cool. That was pretty dope. It's kind of hard to use though, because it doesn't stay up as long as the Diva's defense matrix, which is already kind of like a short duration in of itself.
Time to charge my APM.
The drone is under our control now. Escort it to
I don't think
extraction
APM.
point before the
Yeah, I'm about to
Man, we fucking playing Overwatch after this, alright?
I don't know about me, but y'all got.
Nah, we are playing Overwatch.
Us, a unit.
You don't play games with us no more. Damn. Is that,
Y'all don't
is
ask
that how
them.
you feel?
Y'all don't ask me to play nothing.
I just said let's play Overwatch.
I mean, when I'm not busy.
Damn. What's happening?
You see, Pam, I hope you're still listening, because this is what this nigga does to us every single time.
I don't do this every single time. I
Yes, you
swear.
did. Yes, you did.
Our likes just don't add up sometimes, you know.
Our likes don't
Basically,
add up
what he's
sometimes.
saying is you need to play Final Fantasy 14. That's what he's saying.
That's not happening.
That's not happening. Yeah, okay. I'm glad that Marisa. I'm glad that me and Marisa on the same page.
Y'all agreed again? Hold up, y'all can't be doing
Huh?
nothing too much, yo. Once was
What you talking
already.
about?
Y'all agreed again.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
You can't be doing it. Yo,
I mean,
one time is alright, but y'all can't be doing this all the time, man.
Then yes, I will play Final Fantasy 14 to make you upset.
For like a day or.
Like a day.
I'll give you 4 hours. I'm gonna create a character. I'm gonna run around, and that's gonna be it right there.
I hope Marvin's here. I hope he knows you
Just
got
as
him.
I thought.
Damn.
The spy was using that
Got his ass.
Damn, I hope he's not here.
cut off his life.
Did he? Dang, he did. Maybe he's not listening no more. Maybe he went to go play something. Cool. All right, cool. He didn't hear me. Anyway, what was he talking about?
Clear out any
Sigma.
files.
Yeah, he looks dope. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We gotta talk about this. They're introducing. I can't believe I'm talking about this as a fucking 25-year-old. They're introducing a 5th Ninja Turtle.
Ah!
What color is it gonna be?
It's yellow.
The yellow.
Yellow.
They could. They could have did gray. I think gray would work.
I mean, why do you think Ray would have been better?
Cause then they have like a gray Power Ranger, and he wasn't like officially part of the team.
They've had every color of Power Rangers.
Yeah, but wasn't the gray one like not officially a part of the team or something?
Are you talking about? Oh,
I don't know.
they've had a bunch. You gotta be a little bit more specific, unfortunately.
I can't because I think
You have to try.
I've only watched like 3 of them. I think it was
Is it the one with Andros?
nigga.
I mean, I feel like you would know Andros.
Nah, dog. I wasn't the biggest Power Ranger.
You would know Andros though, but you would know Andros.
I probably would. That makes sense. Yeah, I probably would. I remember Mighty Morphin, the one after that one. Space Patrol or it was the one where
Lost
they
in
were police
Space.
officers.
Oh
No,
no,
okay, Lost in Space. I do remember
that's
that
Andros.
one.
That's Andros. And then his friend was the Silver Ranger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
SPD. There we go.
SPD.
Oh my god, yes!
SPD
Yes!
of the
That's my
SPD.
favorite. That's my favorite one.
I do remember SPD was pretty good. Even though
They had the
remember
best
Ninja
Black
Force?
Ranger because he was actually a ninja.
Wait, which one is it? A ninja or a nigga?
Kind of both.
Both, yes.
Yeah, because he can phase through walls. So.
Did you say Ninja Force? Did you say that one?
Nigga.
Yes, Nigga Force. Yes, exactly. Nigga Force.
We should trademark that one.
I swear so.
There's some guys on YouTube that already have that.
IMO podcast.
I swear. What's that nigga's? What's that YouTuber name? SSJ 9000 or something like that. I'm pretty sure he would do
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, no, it's literally already been done before.
Oh really? Okay, never mind.
It's not called Nigga Force though, but it's like you can tell they use it.
Anyway, I don't care. I mean, I wish I had enough to say it, but I'm gonna indulge you guys for 1 second. I do remember. All I remember is the cartoon that was dope as shit.
Because they used to have a pink one too. Yeah, in the movies.
Yeah. Just
I thought you would have more of an opinion on this, considering like it's them trying to almost reinvent the wheel in a way with adding a new like ninja.
It's okay. So is it animation or is it comic book?
Comic book.
Which could lead into possible animation.
I think I'll wait for the animation.
If they do it, I don't know yet.
They'll probably do it.
Oh, and he actually has kind of real weapons.
She.
What?
It's a she.
It's a girl?
Yeah, it's a girl.
Yeah, it's a she.
I thought you said he. My bad.
No. I mean, I actually did. I thought it was a he.
Nah, it's a she.
Interesting.
Yeah.
5 brothers and sisters.
It's
Right.
actually funny
They're
because
just on
the story behind her is it was a blood transfusion because she was dying, and she basically mutated to become a turtle.
Plenty of intel was left behind.
Wow.
Ever to
That's
identify
dumb.
the spy.
So she's an
She's
artificial
dying.
turtle. It's an artificial turtle.
She's dying.
She's dying.
She's gonna die. She's gonna die. They're not gonna.
The X-23 effect.
Yeah, man. They're just gonna shake it up just a little bit. She's just gonna die or run away somewhere. My calling
You're
is.
not, probably not wrong. I mean, let's not forget Terra does exist.
I was about to say something.
You guys are still salty about that, aren't you?
Son,
No, I'm not salty about it.
It's just-
It's just funny because that's the only way they write her. Like, yeah, like legit. Like that was the only reason she was made. She was
That's a
made.
character.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at it. No, I'm not mad at it whatsoever. But I always bring it up because that's literally like her purpose, just to show up, show that heroes can be evil, then die.
Batman gets his parents killed. Well, Batman's parents dies.
Yeah.
Uncle Ben dies. Superman.
No, no. Again, it's just funny. That's it. That's her archetype, and that's just funny. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Do you laugh every time they kill Uncle Ben too?
That's different.
This nigga was about to say yes like shit. This nigga was watching The Amazing. This nigga chuckled when he saw Uncle Ben die like shit.
Because it doesn't. No, it's different. No, that's different. Because at least it like was to, like boost up a character, promote a character, and something to be better. But with Terra, it's just like, fuck this bitch,
Right.
and she dies. Like legit. Like even with like the
did she
Teen
die
Titans.
every time?
Yes, that's why.
Oh.
Yeah, she literally comes in, they realize she's evil or she turns evil, then she dies. Every single fucking time. Like,
That's her fate.
yeah, like Teen Titans. So she was only there for like what, 2-3 episodes. I'm evil now. 2 more episodes. I'm dead. Another episode. I'm alive, but I don't remember who I am, so I'm technically still dead.
right? Beast Boy tried. He tried. And then it's weird because like, did they ever explain how she came back? Because he went to the grave and she
Doesn't
wasn't there.
No, they didn't. Yes, it does. At least it'll make me feel a little bit better, you know?
At least
I'm
there'll
not
be
having
like
to
an
see that.
explanation.
No. I mean, at least no, because like they haven't like brought her back in that capacity before. She's just kind of died or gotten killed or like
She sacrificed herself
like
to a
yeah,
tone.
but like in this one they actually literally just brought her back just to tell Beast Boy, yeah, she's really gone, nigga. Like that was so fucked up.
It's funny because like he wasn't even like in the later episodes. He kind of, I'm not gonna say he didn't care. It's just they didn't really pan out on that. Like, oh, I miss Terra. Like, he didn't do shit. But once he got again, like, oh my God, it's Terra. And now this whole
This is terrible when you have Raven.
Son,
yo,
Bruh,
one more
son,
time for
truth.
the people in the back.
fucking
Son.
truth. Can you say it again?
One
please?
more
Just say
time
it
for the
again.
people in the back. I don't
One
think they
more
heard
time.
you.
And then she's somewhat feeling you too, man.
Son, like, you got all that thing, and you just gonna be.
Sorry, can we bring up Lady Legacy? Can we talk about Lady Legacy?
Son,
You got 2 thighs and a biscuit. What are you going on, boy? I don't
this man
understand.
said
Oh.
2 thousand and a biscuit, and you over
got a
here
whole-
playing.
You got a whole combo meal over there.
Why is your ass walking over to McDonald's when you got a Five Guys right in front of your fucking face? I don't understand.
His nigga said 5.
So I'm talking about a whole snack, son, a whole meal.
A
whole meal.
This shit's ridiculous, son.
I don't know how you do it.
This is why nobody likes your character.
You over here playing, son.
This is why, son. This is why you're the other Teen Titan. This is why, son.
Wait, me?
No, I'm talking about Beast Boy.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
The scout has
we're moving on from Ninja Turtles. I ain't got
They
nothing
just
to do
got
about
like a whole fucking snack.
He over here playing, son.
You got the, and it was a deal, man.
He said and it was on sale.
Got the
All right, man. Y'all already know each other. Y'all live together, man.
And you saved her, son?
I'm getting upset just talking. I'm getting upset just talking about this shit. Y'all roommates?
So, but it's okay. We have porn for that. Anyways.
Okay, so we gotta start wrapping it up. Here. What did we talk about?
Raven.
Right, let's stay on Raven for a second. Could you imagine having a roommate just like that fine? Just okay. Quick question, just a segue, just off topic. The T Tower. What was they?
Just
they had
what?
rooms.
Just what?
Just like what was that was a big ass tower, and you only saw like their rooms, and they had like a community room,
Yeah, the living room.
and I'm pretty sure they had like more shit in there, like as big as that tower was.
They had like
Yeah, more than likely.
they showed like a gym. They showed like it was like the engine room where like I don't know if that was like Cyborg's room where he built the car.
Oh, true.
But
I wasn't paying attention to
they
all
never
that
even
shit,
did
but I
they
guess
ever
you're
even
right.
show them going into the tower? They just kind of they're there.
No, they just
Like
they
there's
were
no
just
door.
there. I don't think there is a door. They may go under. Well, I don't know, son.
I mean, it's on an
It's already
island, so it's like I don't know. It's already
they don't
secluded
really
enough.
they don't really explain their world all that well. That's the one thing about Teen Titans. You don't know shit about their world. They're just
Right.
they're on an island. We don't know what city. It's most likely San Francisco, but
Yeah.
This ship, yeah, it might as well be.
Got something.
yeah.
Heavy
But anyway,
hitter like you needs a little snack, yeah?
what were we saying? Harley Quinn.
Nah, let's move on to.
Couldn't get anyone to
That's gonna take forever. Maybe we should just wrap it up
Early
here.
lunch for concert.
So I want to
me
give
too.
like these last things like the due justice.
Wheels whispered about some
Get it.
sort of new weapon.
Stop.
They've deployed in
I get
bits
it.
Anyway,
and
guys,
pieces to avoid
that was it for the San Diego Comic Con segment of the IMO podcast. As you can see, we've had so much shit to talk about. We usually like to keep this podcast in under an hour, but that wasn't possible today.
There's just so much stuff.
There was way too much shit to talk about. So what we'll do is we'll probably save a lot of these topics for next week. Okay, good. Martha wasn't here. Good. I'm not fucking playing Final Fantasy 4. Fucking bullshit. Anyway, guys, if you like the IMO podcast, please like, comment, subscribe. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got. Does anybody got any closing statements?
I'm still on the hype train for BO3 and can't wait for the assembling of the next Avengers.
Hey, no,
essentially.
fuck you, man. You don't get to be hyped for nothing because you're gonna watch The Lion King before you watch the original.
Well, so it'll make you obviously make you feel better if I even watch the show. But how about this? I will not watch the remake until I watch the actual original movie.
That makes me feel a little bit better.
Okay. I can promise you that one.
That's better than the DEFCON 5 that we were just talking about because man, that was you're talking about big yikes.
Like,
You talking about big yikes. You're not even going to get the whole songs and shit if you watch the remake. You're not going to get Be Prepared. Oh my god. Yeah, let's go. Let's
right.
wrap this up.
All right.
You too
Peace.
too tall to be not seeing the Lion King.
Too
Guys,
tall?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, peace out, pimp.